Hello. All right. So I'm trying to do more of these get unready with me or like get ready for self care kind of videos because that's actually the time that I feel the most relaxed. So, anyways, I just shared something about a deaf Korean, like K pop band or whatever. Y'all, what's up with the K pop? Oh, first of all, I'm so into all this Korean stuff because listen, I don't know if y'all know, but 안녕하세요, like Sarah speaks Korean. Um, 안녕하세요, 성승이. You know, that's hello teacher, 안녕하세요. I always default to the more like what's supposed to be like more like formal, like if you're addressing a teacher or like a respected person or elder, or like whatever. Um, I love Korean so much, and when I hear Korean spoken, it is like a balm to my brain. Whew. I was so privileged to grow up in Korean culture. I have a lot of cultural influences on me, on my personal identity. And contextually, my father, that's it's an awkward truth, but my father worked for the Air Force inside of the National Security Agency, so the NSA, and he was a Korean cryptologist for the Air Force inside the NSA. And whew, that's a weird story for a different time. But the impact was that Sarah had the privilege of growing up with so many Korean people who lived in or around Fort Meade, Maryland, which was where I lived. And so for us and our community, one of the more dominant languages was Korean. And so to be respectful, of course, you learn Korean so you can talk to the Korean people around you and engage in community. Like my mom was a teacher, and so I would always go with her on like all her home visits and stuff. So I would play with the kid while my mom was talking to the parents and stuff. And I would all like, oh my god, oh yes, I would love going over everybody's house, but especially when we went over to Korean homes, it was so cool because I got a chance to engage in and practice language. Which remember, I am autistic, I am deaf, and so like forming my mouth words, so understanding speech and the production of speech are two different things, and so um, people are always curious about how I can. They say, "Oh, you talk so well," and I'm like, "Oh yeah." First of all, it's a little bit of an ableist comment. Like everybody has fluctuating capacity with mouth words. And actually, if you can understand me very well, it's probably more likely that I'm actually in like either distress or I'm like beefed up or I'm feeling like I have to mask. The clearer my speech is, the more inauthentic I'm being, essentially, because I'm really hyper focused. Not inauthentic, it's just I have to hyper focus on apraxia or my praxis because I have dyspraxia as an autistic person, neurodivergent person in menopause. My God, ugh. The dyspraxia be real. So understand there's certain mouth words that are just a sensory delight because they are ingrained into my rote motor patterns, and Korean is one of those. It's such a freaking delight for me. So I've been slowly getting into like these K dramas and things like that. I watched Attorney Woo, which, oh my god, if you have not watched The Extraordinary Attorney Woo, please do, because She's an autistic lawyer, and oh my god, the way that they like portrayed somebody who was a Gestalt processor, like it was so good. Please watch Attorney Woo. But anyways, why? So there you go. You got like autistic representation, understanding. Again, I believe the actress who played Attorney Woo disclosed that she has not been formally diagnosed with autism. That doesn't mean that she's not. It just means that she hasn't been formally diagnosed yet. Because so many of us like come into this community and we're like, oh wow, this is exactly like me, and then we find out that later on that we're autistic. So I don't want to say that she's not, but she has stated that she has not been formally identified. But then I see today, I'm super excited because there is a deaf autistic K-pop band, and I'm like, oh my god. So like deaf like languages are really interesting, and I actually have a hard time with them because I grew up in international waters in Baltimore, DC area. So a lot of time in DC, but more time in like the Baltimore, Fort Meade kind of area where the NSA was. And when you are learning signed languages, there's so many, like Korean sign language is actually really new. I think it's only like a decade old. Like, I don't know, like maybe 8 years. It's something really small. Like Korea formally affirmed Korean Sign Language very recently, and it is most similar to French Sign Language. And then you got plain sign language, which is like hand speak, like multimodal communicate. Like if you have somebody who's indigenous to America, like I am, my hands are going to go more international sign. They're going to go more plain speak. So that's plain, like the Plains Indian. Yeah, so much deafness, so much. So what do I want to say? Just that, number one, I just saw a really pretty butterfly. Yay. Happy July 23rd, 2025. And I'm really excited because I saw a K-pop deaf band, and they're talking about, like, especially the French influence, which I thought was really beautiful. I am very Frenchy. I'm a Frenchy. Je m'appelle Sarah. I'm for real French, which if you know Canada and you know the history of slave trade up in y'all, different time, but yeah, I just wanted to share. Like Sarah speaks Korean, Serafina speaks Korean, and it is such a delight that now I get to see a freaking deaf K-pop band. How fun is that? So yeah. Annyeonghaseyo. I love this for our community. I know so many autistic people who are really into K-pop. I feel like that overwhelms me sometimes because they're like really into it, and I'm like, whoa. And then I get nervous for me because if I even find out a little bit about it, I tend to get very obsessed, like special interest stuff. So I've been denying myself a lot of these K-pop and K-drama things, and now I've got to watch, I think, K-pop Princess or something. Like there's an animated one. I love it. I love, for me, that my weird talent of speaking and writing, I can write it in Korean. Coming in clutch in 2025. Hey, 1980s Sarah. Hey, 1980s Sarah, learning Korean was gonna work out well for you. 안녕하세요. Sungsengi is teacher. So yeah, that's what we would say, like when our like as respectfully. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I just wanted to share. There's a deaf K-pop band, and if you haven't watched it yet, watch The Extraordinary Attorney Woo. Attorney Woo is such a, oh my god, great representation of a neurodivergent autistic lawyer in Korea. What a phenomenal, beautiful season. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to share that I speak Korean too. I see there's like two people who joined, and I just want to say hi. I was literally getting ready to go, and so I feel sad leaving before um, I have a chance to connect with you. But thanks for dropping by. Those of you who drop by later, thank you so much. You are really appreciated. And I would also like to say, I hope you have a wonderful day. And if nobody's told you yet, you're really important. I'm glad that you're here. And I hope that you have a great day. And even if your day is filled with hard things, I hope that I can just affirm that you had a day that was filled with hard things. That's a human thing. And I hope for your peace, and your abundance, and your wellness. I really do. Well, and because I really am doing a better job of protecting mine with boundaries. So, have a good day. I love you. I do. So much love. Bye. Oh, wait, let me practice. Because the other day I did this and it's so hysterical. I don't hear myself because I'm deaf and I don't hear my own voice. And so, like, yesterday I was watching back and I was, like, looking and I'm like, okay, like, I'm captioning and I'm getting what I'm saying. And then I spelled my name wrong. I have so much letter reversals, so that is a form of dyslexia. And yeah, it's funny when that pops up for me. So, all right, let me practice. My name is, so professionally, currently, my name is spelled Sarah Salvaggi Hernandez. So Sarah, then Salvaggi, Selvaggii, Hernandez, Hernandez. And my chosen name, so my maiden name is Salvaggi, and my chosen name, which will be affirmed once all of my legal papers are updated, is Serafina Salvaggi. So that's Serafina, and then Salvaggi. Selvagggi. So my sign name is actually like with two hands, but I'm a mountain. I can take up as much space as I want. Sarah. And this is actually the one with two hands, but I don't know if you can see it. Ugh. I can't. So I have a tattoo that says authentic. Where is it? I know. Oh, yeah, there it is. And so this is BSL for authentic, which was a sign name gifted to me by my partner, Kate. Thank you, Kate. So, thank you, Kate. Bye, everybody. Bye. Have a good day.